Hi, my name is Danish and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to write a book. It is going to be useful for those people who are also at the same field and also they are just planning to start a ebook, like a kind of a digital book that they could publish in the Kindle, and also on the other hand, they are also planning to be an author or a writer, like you can say. And so both of the things that could be helpful for you, and in this video I'm going to talk about the same. Please subscribe and watch this video until the end so that I can get the watch time as well, and also you'll be getting some information that will be useful for your future. तो इस वीडियो में मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ कि आप कैसे एक किताब लिख सकते हैं। किताब वैसे मैं इन दिनों डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म को ज़्यादा प्रेफर करता हूँ, क्योंकि डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे आप कई चीज़ों को सेव कर सकते हैं एट द सेम टाइम, एंड ऑल्सो यू कैन ओपन इट एट एनीवेयर वेयरएवर यू वांट। जहाँ भी आप चाहें वहाँ भी आप डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म में अगर एक जगह सेव कर ली तो लैपटॉप, मोबाइल फ़ोन, कहीं भी साइन इन करके आप कहीं भी ओपन करके उस पर काम कर सकते हैं। तो ये ज़्यादा प्रेफरेबल होगा रादर देन जस्ट पुटिंग द वर्ड्स ऑन द नोटबुक, अ फिजिकल नोटबुक that is quite hard to carry everywhere wherever you want. And if you are just opening this notebook to each and every person in front of those people or a group of people, then they would be thinking, oh, like intimidating behavior comes up, and also they start intimidating you by saying the dialogues, the punchline or all that.
भाई कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं हो गया ये? मतलब कुछ भी।
एक्चुअली जब मुझे ये आइडिया मिला कि एक किताब लिख के आप काफ़ी कुछ कर सकते हैं, लाइक इफ़ यू वांट टू जस्ट रीच द ऑडियंस इन नॉट इन टर्म्स ऑफ यूट्यूब और इन अदर सेक्टर, देयर आर सो मैनी, आई मीन मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल आर in this sector also, and they are readers, they are getting the knowledge from the books. So I think all across the world there are a lot of people who are in the same pattern or in the same area. They want to gain the knowledge from the books as well. It's still in this era when digital platform is just extending everywhere, wherever you are reaching to the world, and you're getting everywhere. They're indulged in this, I mean, YouTube, Facebook and social media and all that. Despite of these kind of things in persons, they are also interested in the books. So that's why I decided to reach to the public who are offline. They are preferring offline, like they are not going to the social media, rather than they are just spending their times to reading books and all that. So I wanted to reach to that public, so that's why I decided to take this risk. And this is not a risk, it's actually my intuition that told me how I can go ahead in terms of doing that. So you need to make sure that how you are planning how many words should be there in the topic or in the book or in the blog post and all that. And in writing process, this matters, because the words are something that you are telling, and you are also just taking it up as seriously, and definitely it works. And also at the same time you're also thinking, आप ये भी सोच रहे हैं कि वर्ड्स के साथ साथ आप पब्लिक को भी रीच करें, तो कीवर्ड्स बहुत ज़रूरी हैं। तो कीवर्ड्स भी आपको एक तरीके से रिसर्च करके रखनी है। And while that 200 pages are very tough just journey to reach, and also this is kind of tough target to make the proper book for. So I think ये भी बहुत ज़रूरी है। 200 पेजेस की कभी बुक लिखना चाहते हैं और आप साथ में ये सारी चीज़ें इंक्लूड करें, तो प्लानिंग इज ओवरऑल इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. That the workplace that matters most, and because you are working in the physical book, and if you are just writing in the physical papers and all that, it would be hard to make collections of those papers. And also if you are putting the words in the notebook, then it would be hard to just make it digital. But at the same time, if you are spending your time and by writing in the digital notes, and also digital platform like any Google Notes or Google Docs, and also your notes in Apple Notes, and there are so many digital platform where you can make a very easily a work environment to just reach the people through your words. And that is a kind of the option that always is open for you at any time, whenever you want. If you want to do this, then you have also the option of Google Docs, where you can just put so many words as long as you want and as much as you want. And the same pattern I'm following as well, because when I get a time, I usually go to the note app that is in Apple, and if I want to just make note of my window and all that in laptop or anywhere in the Google, then I just open up, clicking up at the Google Docs and start writing. So that is a very fine area. Research is very important. Research के बारे में अगर बात करें तो आप ये भी कह सकते हैं कि रिसर्च, आप कीवर्ड्स के भी रिसर्च कर सकते हैं, आप टॉपिक की रिसर्च कर सकते हैं, आप एक about what and how you are dealing with the writing progress, इसके बारे में रिसर्च कर सकते हैं आप उसमें. मतलब रिसर्च पार्ट इट इज़ इनएविटेबल पार्ट, एंड हमें कहीं ना कहीं से ये करना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज रिसर्च इज समथिंग दैट we are incomplete without having the proper information from the multiple sources, and that's how we deal with the writing progress. So that is something we need to take care of, adding up more information in my book and also adding up more pages so that it could be completed very easily and very soon. This is quite beneficial, and before, at the time of starting, it was a very hectic process. I was not comfortable with each and everything, like just putting my efforts into words, how to find the words, and also just writing a paragraph, and then after that looking about the pages and also counting up the words, how many words I have completed yet. So it was a very hectic process, or hectic, it was a very hectic process. But now it's a kind of something that I have to go through if I want to be at that level. So that I have planned out, and I am constantly putting my effort into it, and also just adding up the pages each and every day to make it a book. And I hope soon it will be released very soon, after 3 or 4 months. So make sure you are tuning in, and also let me just give you the news in the advance. That's why I want you to just aware of this. And also, this is my progress. I want you to show you how I am writing this book, so that it could help you if you're also dreaming of becoming a writer and all that. If you are becoming a blogger, then you definitely are going ahead for this. There would be questions in your mind that you'd be thinking, oh, if you are writing a book, why didn't you go in the first place to the blogging? So let me just tell you something about it. The blogging, that is a quite very good part, and that requires a very limited amount, but that is something that I need to put the effort into it. If I'm blogging, that I'm just putting my keyword research, and also there are lots of reasons behind that. If you're just putting like 3,000 words, and that should be not copied from the particular thing, and that should be at a particular product, about a particular product, because you're selling something to the people, then I think it's a kind of not interesting moment. I didn't find it very comfortable. So that's why I decided to make it for self-help book, like just unlocking the simplicity. This is my book, and it's going to be released very soon. So make sure you're also just reading it. And unlocking simplicity, I would be just pouring down all my experience up until now, what I've just experienced through. All right. Publishing is a very important part as well, because at the end, if you're not publishing the book, you won't be connecting with the people, and that is something that you need to be aware of it. And that is simply can be done if you go to the KDP account in the Amazon, and just make the cover and the back side or the front side of the book, and just putting the title in between, and also just making or something coloring like that. Then after that, you are publishing the book. Inside the book, there should be a content. And a low content book is something that you are not writing a book about any kind of novel or any information. You are just writing a simple and very like no contents inside the book. That is kind of copy. And at the end of this video, I'm just showing you how I am writing this book, and let me show you very quick and in a brief way. I have opened it from the another email ID, what I use for in the different purpose at the different places, and I'm just using it as Google Docs. I started just making the outline first, because without outline there is nothing, and I started outlining this. And first of all, when I just preface, that is called like introduction of the book, when I just started it with the word evolucionar. That is a kind of a Spanish word that I translated from the Google, and I just mentioned here. After that, I just worked on how my life how my life got organized from the beginning, and introduction of the chapter and all that, for my introducing myself to you, to the readers, so that they could know what is going to happen in the book as well. All right. Okay, after that, let me show you how I outlined the topics that I made it. Okay, here are the outlining. That is kind of a bunch of topics that I put, and so that I could write each and every paragraph about like 200 words or 150 and 300 words, like, so that it could be very short and also very brief about everything that I want to just convince the people or convince the readers as well. Okay, so let me show you. This is the be logical and be attentive, like it's not in your hand itself, be scientist, and these are the bunch of topics that I already outlined, and each and every topic contains at least 200 words. That is around just making half an a 1 and a 2 pages, I think so, and sometimes it doesn't take even a half page. So that's why, see here, be attentive, it took two pages, and after that this the third one, because I've already outlined this. So as per outlining, I choose the topic, and then I start writing about it, because as I progress through the book, I start to make adding up more and more, and then I started writing all it. Okay, so this is the progress that this is kind of a procedure that I went through, and up until now I've completed 17 pages, I think 16 pages up until now, and it contains around, let's see the word count. The word count is, see, the word count is around 7,000. And if I want to make a book, and if you want to just publish it to the Kindle, then I need to be sure that my book contains 200 pages at least, and also 30,000 words, so that it could be converted into the book. Otherwise it's a kind of a journal, or like a documents, and data wise, something like this is not kind of thing. So okay, so that was all how I am writing this book these days, and this is going to be released very soon, so wait until then, and please subscribe and like this video until the end. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a nice time. Bye bye.